Take two. I'm back. This is actually my second take because I was saying too much. So it's been a little while since I've been vlogging, so bear with me. I wanted to take a minute to share some of my thoughts with this book and a lot of the Oprah I've been seeing recently. Stop saying The Secret by Rhonda Byrne was recommended to me by a sister, soror friend, Danye, and so I ordered this book off of Amazon. I immediately started reading it. It's probably been about 2 weeks. I don't want to say that I'm blown away by this book, but I really feel like it puts a lot of things in perspective. It really makes sense. The Secret is the law of attraction, so it really encourages you to have positive thoughts, have powerful thoughts, and focus on what you want and create that picture in your mind, because that creates an energy in you, and what you put out, you get back. When you're reading it, I think the reason why it gives me a little aha is because it's actually hard to change your thoughts. Because for the most part, a lot of people, or in general, people think that they're having positive thoughts, but really behind it, or that little voice is a fear. It's a doubt. And so you put out that energy, a mixed message, when you don't fully believe in what it is that you want or your own happiness. So I was sitting here watching Oprah, and she was talking about, on Super Soul Sunday, talking about intention, which I've recently been very aware of and trying to focus on. What is your intention, Courtney? What is it that you are trying to do here? So she was talking about discovering or peeling back the layers of your own inner kind of thought, your process, your intention, your soul. And I was sitting here listening to her and thinking about it, and I realized that because as I've been trying to have more control or more awareness of what my thoughts are and create this visual of what I want, I realized that the trouble that I'm having is fear. I think all of my life, while I have always gone after positivity, behind it is a fear of whether something's going to happen or not, how somebody's going to react, just fear. And even though consciously I might be thinking something completely opposite of fear, or my intention might be different, because that's my inner driving force, things still happen. Like, I might be afraid something's going to happen. It still happens regardless, I guess that's just been my experience thus far. So it was kind of an aha, because I never really thought before that I was a person who acted in fear. So now that I've thought of it or realized it, I am, I guess, taking the next step to figure out how to, or not even figure out, to let fear go. There's so much in this world and this life that you just can't control, cannot control regardless. So to live in fear is just almost pointless. It's like self-torture. So I was, I should say, enlightened between listening to Oprah and I was, like I said, reading more of this book, The Secret. I really like how The Secret encourages you to picture what it is that you want. I used to do that. I feel like I did that a lot as a child, and I used to just chalk it up to fantasy. And now that I'm reading it, I'm like, I guess I was kind of on the right path, but I used to just not take it seriously, so I got out of it. So it's kind of fun for me now, but I still have these little doubts and these little fears, because I don't want to say, hey, this is what I want. Because on the, I guess, the balance of it, I'm saying, well, hey, you never know what you're going to get. And I think that's the fear. That's what I mean when I'm coming from fear. I'm like, well, I don't want to say what it is I want, because it might not happen. But I'm putting out that mixed energy. So that's just, I guess, a self 101. Maybe it helps you, maybe it doesn't, but I just wanted to share, because it's been a long time since I read a book like this that I actually want to read every page. I don't want to just go to certain chapters and read about that. And I also have to say that I've been very impressed by Oprah's own channel, and as she continues to put out more shows that are very, encourage you to be your best self. They encourage you to, dig into your own, I don't know, thoughts, fears, your own life, and just be the best that you can. I am excited as she continues to put out programs like this. Of course, I love to see her interview, but she definitely gets it on going after your own personal happiness, and I think that's a blessing. Last thing, what actually inspired me to get up and blog was that I'm reading now about gratitude. It talks about waking up, or just in general being grateful every day, and it uses examples of people who say thank you multiple times a day. So that's going to be my not new thing, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to do the whole thank you, and literally, be thinking of what you're grateful for, thanking God for it, and just saying thank you, because it puts you in a place of gratitude, and gratitude always creates a positive energy. So be grateful. Happy Sunday, folks.